within a culture that's not that way, and that it feels like they're not headed in that way soon, how do you actually even put some of these things into play anyway, right? So you can talk about wanting to create a new idea, but what would it mean to show up to a meeting with 4 ideas that you had, right? And just put that out there and say, here's 4 ideas. Don't show up with one. Showing up with 1 is a bad idea, right? You want to show up with 4. Actually, you want to show up with 5, and I'll tell you why in a second. You want to show up with 5 because it's really, you could kill 2 or 3 of them, right, or whatever else, and choose the 1. There's something nice about an odd number, actually, when you're making a choice, which is kind of sort of some behavioral thing, but show up with 5, right? Here's 5 ideas of things that I think we can do, 5 prototypes, 5 examples, rather than the notion of, like, I wish we could do something. And, I think that's probably the best advice, right? And not to be all like philosophical or something, but to kind of show up with the things that you want to happen and to bring those forward, and to do that in a way where you acknowledge that some of them aren't going to last, right? Some of them aren't going to make it through, but it's really hard to kill 5 ideas, right? It's much easier to kill 1 or 2 when you show up with them. So you can sort of outsmart the process. I bet you there's pockets of people that are getting things done. Think about the Gordon McKenzie story as well, like the creative paradox. Maybe there's somebody down in the basement that's going to give you that encouragement, right? Or you get a sense of like who within the organization gets stuff done, and what can I go learn from them, and what could I work with them to get things done. How do I find out who those people are? Start networking, I guess, right? Where do you work? We can talk about it afterwards. We can try to find some of those people.
Hi. You mentioned earlier about working 4, 5, 6+ years to kind of like sustain the culture of innovation. Is that something you're currently